We are live. We are live up in this bitch tonight. We are live. We are live. we're live up in this bitch tonight. Yeah. What's up? What's up? Welcome back, all my fine aviation enthusiast friends. Welcome back to the best damn airplane show you ever gonna see on this here Tuesday night. Yes, sir. Tuesday night airplane show. It was almost a very different kind of show tonight, let me tell you, my friends. Because Planet Zoo came out today, and I love me some Planet Zoo, man. I was so close. I was so close to pulling the trigger on some Planet Zoo, man. You have no idea. No idea. I've been waiting for that thing to come out on console. It's finally out. We gonna get it. What up, fool? What up? What's up, fool? Yeah, man, I was so close to doing Planet Coaster tonight. Or the train simulator. I was like, hey, Tuesday night train simulator. And I was like, nah, man, fuck. Let's fly this. I haven't flown the Cirrus Vision in a long time. I haven't flown it since I've had the Series X. So we're gonna fly this thing tonight. I found a nice flight that really took place earlier today. It took place from North Las Vegas to Reno, Nevada. It was a real flight. And the tail number is N727VB. So anyways, let me make sure we don't have anything to update. All right, no updates. That's good. And we got to put the right livery on this plane. So, oh no, we got to make this thing get high. Let's see if we can make this get high. Get. Hey, it worked. All right. All right, so we got all that. Liveries, we're going to do the shuttle livery because that thing is dope. Okay. Yeah, man, I'm on that same server as last time, the Automatic East. And weights and balance. All right, so according to SimBrief, we need about 577. We need about 577 of fuel. And that has an extra 10% in there, so let's just do 590. And our payload is 313. And our takeoff weight is 2519. So let's move this up to 2519. Or as close as we can get. All right, that looks pretty good right there. All right, and let's all right, we got real weathers on. That's good. Let's scroll down to Las Vegas. And we're doing North Vegas. What are we taking off on? 30 left. So that's this one here. So I'll just park where I parked earlier today when I was trying. Now this plane is very suspect to screens going black. It didn't do it today when I did a test run with this plane. So hopefully it'll be fine again. All right, 255. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and click fly. Yeah, I made sure SimBrief was all set up in this plane because this thing, if you have a, I don't think I can pull it up on here. You know what? Let me see if I can do it actually. I've done it before with this plane. Let me, yeah, but this laptop's old. Well, anyways, if you have if you have the unlimited SimBrief/Navigraph account, this plane will actually show up on Navigraph charts, and it'll give you all sorts of data like the altitude, the temperature, you know, how many feet per minute you need to descend. Like, it gives you all these stats on your computer. It's really cool. This is the only plane that I know of in Microsoft that does it. Actually, let me I'll tell you what, let me get that up and I'll switch over like mid-flight. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and I really don't like running other websites while I'm streaming on this laptop because this thing is old, man. Sometimes it just doesn't want to be messed with. Let me open up some Navigraph. Let me get some Navigraph charts up in this thing. I love this livery, man. Ooh, wrong button. Yeah, I love this shuttle one. Looks just like, got the same color scheme as the space shuttle. I gotta sign in again. That's right, I signed out of every... Last night I signed out of every account. I was flying my Piper Meridian last night, and I couldn't get the charts to pull up. So I just signed out of every account, and then once I signed back in again, everything was cool. But until then, not so much. Alright, unload. And let's click on here. There you go. Let me see if I can capture my display real quick. Oh man, that is bad. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Jesus Christ, all kinds of frames are dropping. Yeah, let me close out that screen. Oh my god. Hang on, let me close. Jesus Christ. That's what I mean, like I can't run like anything else. All right, let's let the system cool down a little bit. I almost hit the red button. The red button was almost hit. Come on, memory usage, go back down. Closed out Google. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Come on. I'm waiting for everything to go back into the green. Yo, what's good, dude? I'm holding tight for a minute. I'm waiting for my computer to catch a breath. I got all kinds of orange going on right now with my stats. So I'm waiting for me. Let me do good old Control-Alt-Delete real quick and make sure Google's actually closed out. Jesus, I shouldn't have done that. I knew that was going to be an issue. I was like, yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Yep, I'm back in the red again. Wow. This computer is temperamental. Jesus Christ. All right, performance. Memory, processes. Okay, CPU, systems. All right, yeah, I don't see Google open anymore, so that's good. I guess it'll just take a minute for everything to go back to normal. Yeah, Google's closed out. Okay, all right, we should be okay. What's up, Greece? All right, so we should be okay. I'm in the orange right now, but we should be able to... you know what? That could be it, Keith. But I was good until I clicked on that Google page. And as soon as I went to Google, man, that was it. That was it, man. It's like my computer's like, oh, nah, son. You can't click on other pages while you're streaming. So, anyways, let's go ahead and let's get these batteries turned on. But yeah, what I was saying, if you have this plane and you have an unlimited subscription with Navigraph, you can actually pull up Navigraph charts on any of your devices, and your airplane will show up once you link the airplane to your account. This airplane will show up on Navigraph charts, and it gives you like all types of data. It's crazy how much data like you get. So anyways, let's go ahead and... Yeah, it says I'm missing that I'm skipping 340 some frames per 30,000, so that's not too bad. It should be going down now that I... Oh, Frank's here. I didn't even see him. What's up, Frank? All right, let's get on these two batteries. Let's put on our strobe lights. Let's put on our master oxygen. And bleed. Yeah, man. I got my Keanu Reeves. And let's click the start button. Yeah, data is a bonus. Frank, this flight's for you, buddy. That's why I named it Get High. This is the Frank special. Well, thank you, but I don't have any other lights to put on, my dude. There's strobes and landing lights. And I didn't want to blind the ground crew, my dude. But you are right. Yes, we do need strobes when we're landing and taking off. All right, let's put on the generators. All right, let's get our everything imported. So let's go here. Let's click on MFD. Let's go to utilities first. So there's a checklist here. Yeah, it's a little confusing for me too, man. It's okay. Like, I wasn't really sure what lights to put on when I first started flying this plane. So you can come here and we can bring up a checklist. We're not going to use it, but if you did want to use it, there's a wheel right here you can use, and you can scroll through and you can push enter on it and that'll mark it off. So just to show you that. All right, let's go here to aircraft systems. Let's go to systems tests. Let's do our pre-flight test. Higher. Yeah, man, this is the Get High flight.
Stall.
All right, that's all done. Let's go ahead and go to utilities. Let's go to initialization. That's done. Let's initialize the fuel. Let's sync with the forward operating base. Let's sync our weights and balances. That's good. That's fine. All right. And last but not least is our flight plan. So we can type it in. We're not going to do that tonight. We are going to go to SimBrief here. Yes, this is I think this is what you would call the dwarf jet. It's like super small. All right, we are gonna do this Get High flight here. I built a few of them, and I was looking at different ones, different types of flights today, but I landed on this one. All right, let's import this in. You're not turning on. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. Entering information into this is not really any different than any other FMC. It just looks different. Like, you still need to, you know, like, click en route. Like, if you want to add a waypoint, insert a waypoint, you click on that and add it in. We're doing this airway. If you want to put an airway in, you just click on the waypoint. You just click on load airway and then just click the airway you want and click the exit point and you're good. So we're going to do that. Let's see if it's got our... Okay, it's got that. We'll add our approach a little bit later. Right now, that's okay. So let's click done here. And we're actually going to flight level 28,000, I think is what I put in here. Oh no, 30,000 is what I did. So FL 300. Oh yeah, dude, that bridge is like 10 minutes from my house. Wait a minute, what happened? Where did, hang on. Oh, I don't have number lock on, no wonder. FL... Bitch. Fuck, man. Oh, that's right, I do it right here. Duh. Just kidding, I really knew what I was doing. The first waypoint... I'll talk about the bridge in a second. The first waypoint that you can put in your cruising altitude, put it in, and that way it'll change the rest of the flight for you. Yeah, man, that I used to cross that bridge like every day to work. And yeah, last night one of the pilots was trying to take the ship out of the harbor, and supposedly he lost one of the engines. Somehow propulsion was lost, and yeah, he crashed into the you know, one of the columns, and the whole, you saw the video, the whole thing collapsed. So there was like seven or 10 workers on that bridge. There was no, thankfully there were no cars from what I understand on the bridge, but there were some workers. And the workers, they were only able to find 2 of the workers so far, so they haven't been able to find any of the other ones. But all right, we're gonna set up this second screen so we can use that. So we can use this button up here to switch panes. So you can kind of see how it's like switching side to side. So all right, so that one does that. Let's switch it again, and now this one will do traffic. There we go. All right, so let's bring up charts, and here's our chart for here. So I'm not really, we're supposed to be taking off on 30 left, so we'll see if that actually happens. So let's bring up our map over here again. We're just about ready to take off, actually. Oh, bitter. Okay, let's switch this again. There we go. All right, and let's set our bearing indicator for FMS. And I'll run through some of the other stuff when we're in the air. Let's go to performance and go to speed bugs. Turn all these on. Like these aircraft systems and shit, I'll run through those a bit when we're in the air. All right, let's set our cruising altitude real quick, and then we'll taxi out. We also got to set our takeoff trim and set our barometric pressure as well. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know really what, I mean, more will come down the line news-wise, but I don't know if it was something that was avoidable or not. From what it sounds like, it doesn't sound like it was avoidable. Like they were like doing an SOS type thing like minutes before the crash. So I don't really know. All right, let's set our takeoff trim. Yeah, that's scary though. I mean, that's like almost everybody's like big fear when they go on bridges, man, is like, you know, a bridge collapse, and that's like some serious shit. All right, let's contact the AT Sizzle. There we go, 30 left. Works for me. Let's tune to the tower. Let's see what the ATIS says. And I want to get our drone camera set before we take off, because there is one view that somebody in this chat's going to really enjoy. All right, 29.88. All right, very good. Let's set that. Let's put our pitot heat on. Set our barometer to 29.88. Let's put our flight director on. And let me go outside and do the camera deal. There's one camera in particular that I really liked myself, actually. Yeah, that one. Oh, I gotta go back again. Hang on. For a plane this little, it's got a lot of camera angles. But yeah, when I was flying earlier, when I was testing out the screens and everything, I sat in that seat during takeoff, man. It was awesome. All right, let's make it a little... We'll make it dark for landing, but for takeoff, I want to leave it bright because the takeoff is so pretty. Like looking at the buildings and stuff. So maybe we'll land with you know what I'm saying. All right, let's skedoodle. Let's skedaddle. Let's put on... Oh, we'll leave our landing lights off for now. Yo, that bridge came down stupid quick. Crazy. Like, that little center part went down, and then that bridge just opened up like a drawbridge, man. That was crazy. Yeah, I used to be on that bridge every day, man, for almost 7 years of my life. I would cross that bridge almost every weekday and every Saturday. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if you lived over here, I guess. I mean, we still have 2 tunnels that connect one side, you know, to the other, and the beltway goes, the highway goes all the way around the city, so it's not like... One bad thing, though, they a few years back, they opened up a new Amazon, like, fulfillment center, whatever it's called. Like, there's a huge Amazon... Not, I don't want to call it a factory, but, like, you know, supplying, whatever they call it. Whatever. There's a huge Amazon building over there. And, I might not be getting my packages next day anymore, man. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Plus getting stuff to the airport for Amazon's going to be tough now, because now they got to go all the way around the beltway. They used to be able to hop over that bridge and get to the airport in like 20 minutes. Now it's going to take them like an hour to get there. All right, let's put on let's do nav. All right, and when we get up in the air, we're going to click on, down here, we're going to click on FMS and auto throttle. And then we can sit back. Once we engage flight level control, we can just sit back and chill. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Oh, that's nice. I think that's how it is in New York. I think New York's got a lot of ferries. You know, for the bridges that they have. In Baltimore, we don't have ferries. They have taxi ferries when you're already like in downtown. Hang on, let me lower this volume a little bit. There's taxi ferries in Baltimore City, like if you want to, but like for your person, not for your car. Like if you want to get from one side of the harbor to the other, you can jump in one of those taxi ferries. Boy, that joint's windy. Good Lord. All right, engage the autopilot. Let's do flight level control. Let's do automatic throttle, and let's do FMS. All right, there we go. All right, let's jump in our seat. And we can just sit back and let this plane do its own thing. Well, I think that would be the other way. That bridges would be for the poor people and ferries would be for the rich people. That sounds kind of backwards to me. I put on the autopilot so early because I wanted to sit in this seat. I wanted to look at the ground again. I thought it was really cool because we're going to make a big loop and we're going to be angling down. All right, my computer went back to normal. That's good. It was pretty orange for a while. Yeah, man, that sounds backwards to me. It sounds like it should be like, if you're rich, you can take the ferry. And if you're poor, then, you know, you cross the bridge. Yeah, man, it was almost a Planet Zoo night tonight. I am this close to pulling the trigger on Planet Zoo. I've been waiting for that game to come out for years on console, and it's finally out today. I just have to weigh the options, like, of playability, because I was all amped up on Planet Coaster when Planet Coaster first came out, and I lost my interest in it within a few months, and now I barely pick it up anymore. So, and I think Planet Zoo is going to be the same type of thing. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of want to save my money because there's the construction simulators, you know, the that I want's coming out. Plus, you know, who the hell knows when the new version of this game's coming out. I heard last night, like, not until like the middle of July. So we'll see what happens. Man, I feel like I'm really in the airplane, man. Look at this. This is awesome. Well, I don't think I need to go back up front. I don't think I turned the landing lights on, so I think we're okay. I think I left them landing lights off, but there's Vegas. There's McCarran Airport. Man, that is a lot of houses packed around Vegas. My godfather lives in Vegas. He probably lives in one of those houses. He used to work for one of the casinos for a long time. Magnum PI's not on this channel yet, is he? I gotta talk to him. Magnum, if you listening, man, I saw the craters. I went to Area 51 and flew around, and I saw they got some serious craters over in Area 51 in this game. Oh, and I found something out. So, fuck off, Frank. If you have a in the planes. Oh, God, you. You're right, airlines are fake. I know you meant aliens, by the way. I know when you get excited, your spelling gets a little jumbled. Go ahead, man. Help yourself. That just means I can go upstairs and watch YouTube much earlier than I was planning on tonight. I can watch me some more videos on Judge Boyd down in Texas. She is a barracuda, man. Oh, but what I was saying is, I found out yesterday, and I had no idea this is what it meant. So in these airplanes, if you have a regular livery and you have a light livery, L-I-T-E, light livery, so all that light livery means is that it'll use less memory than the regular livery. So instead of it being like a 4K texture, it'll be like 2K. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I have a few planes that are like that, and I never knew what light meant. Now I do. That view is pretty nice. I like this one with the top down. Oh, there's a golf course right there. That's pretty cool. Vegas International. Probably a Trump golf course. Yo, you can hit the ball so much farther in Vegas than you can, like, where I live. Because of the altitude difference. Alright, let's, a little bit, man, yeah. Alright, let's close out the chart. Actually, we can put on our... Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted. Departure... No, not K Reno. What is it? KVGT. All right, there we go. We're on our way. All right, let's make this full screen. No. Thank you. And let's zoom into 5 miles because that's recommended. Wow, look how we're angled just to stay straight. That's crazy. We can get ready to set some barometric pressure. Wow, look at that. 41 knot headwind and 36 crosswind. Good lord. All right, standard pressure set. Yeah, no problem, Frank. You know what? If there was actually like if the crash would actually show up, I would entertain that. But being that the screen just goes black, it's not really much fun. All right, let's check out all our systems here. Actually, what's the temperature outside? Negative 22. Well, we already missed the icing range. Oh well. So let's do systems status. All right, everything looks okay there. Man, you know about these teraflops. What you know about them teraflops, dude? I got all 12 teraflops burning right now. All 12 teraflops would be burning. Wow, we are really bouncing around. Good lord. Oh yeah, 60 mile an hour headwind. Jesus. I might just level off here at 20,000 feet, man. Good lord. Now let's see what happens. Hopefully we won't bounce out of autopilot. I don't really know what camera angle to do, to be honest. I guess this one. Yeah, this game is pretty. I will give you that, man. They, especially on this Series X, man, it looks so good. I might turn live weather off, man. We bouncing around. Wow, 74 knots. Jesus. Let's see how high we can get that number, huh? 77. I wonder if I switched live weather off right now. I wonder if the plane will fall out of autopilot. It'll probably drop like 1,000 feet. $80. 81. Wow, man, if you're a passenger on this plane right now, you'd be getting sick. Be getting all kinds of Karen letters to the manager. $83, $84. $86. Jesus. That actually headphones. That reminds me. I thought there was a headphones option in this plane. I could have sworn there was a headphones option. I'll have to play around with this. Got our phone. Maybe not. I know it's in some of the planes that I have. I know they're up here, but like I thought there was a way to actually put them on, but I guess not. Nope. No, there's not. Wow, this wind is crazy. Oh, wow. I wish I had some medicinal relief tonight. Frank, come on down here and give me some shit. Look at that, man. We are 18 degrees different between our course and our heading right now because of the wind. That is nuts. All right, well, we're almost at our threshold. I think 31,000 is the max ceiling of this plane. We're going up to 30,000 today. Actually, Area 51's not that far from here. I don't think. This looks familiar. I remember seeing that flying S Ranch when I was flying around the other day. Because there's an airport like right at Area 51 that I flew out of, and I went and made a left. I don't remember which direction I took off, but I remember I made a left, and then like right over there, right over to that left area when I was flying, there was a whole bunch of craters. We'll speed up the sim once we get up to our cruising altitude. So I tested out the DC-3 today as well. And even with the new beta update, whatever, the Sperry gyro still does not hold the heading. So it'll do your pitch, You know, it'll help you stay level, it'll help you climb and go down. But that button on the top that does your heading, you're supposed to be able to push that button in. And that's the part that's not functioning right now. There's no way to push that button in to activate the heading feature. I would love to fly the DC-3 again. I just don't know if I really want to fly it manually the whole time. I mean, once, you know, if I fly it with no live weather and no wind, it wouldn't be too bad, because once I get the trim set, I can pretty much take my hand off the, you know, off the yoke for a while, and I don't have to worry about controlling anything. But if it was like wind like this, man, I'd be maneuvering the whole time, man. $94 miles an hour. All right, so we're getting ready to pick up an airway here pretty soon. Yep. So too, and then who's? So too is the beginning of our airway. Yes. I've had that manual for a long time, but yeah, I did. I was looking at it. That's how I figured it. That's how I figured it out today about the button. Because I knew there was something, like, I knew there was something I had to do. I forgot that you were supposed to be able to push that button in. Alright, now I'm not really sure with this airplane what thrust and, like, fuel and all that, like, GPA, like, I forget kind of what this should be, so I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on N1 and N2 and the ITT. You know, there's still a lot of room left with this ITT before it really gets out of whack, but let's just kind of leave the thrust where it is. Oh, you know what? Unless this is going to do it automatically. It looks like it might do it automatically. Wow, that is a crazy headwind, man. Yeah, well, I'm thinking that when the update actually comes out, I think hopefully it'll work when the actual update comes out. You know, being that this is still beta, you know, I'm kind of like, maybe it'll work right when it actually is supposed to work. I mean, it's supposed to work now, but maybe when the final version of this update comes out, maybe they'll fix it. It's a known issue. There's a lot of people in Microsoft's forum that have been talking about the DC-3, and it's not just Xbox. It's a PC issue as well. So it's a known issue. There's a lot of people in the forum talking about it. All right, let's go back to full screen here. Did that really say 3 minutes and 3 minutes till top of descent? Really? I'll plug in a different altitude, but that seems really soon. Let's just plug in 16,000 feet for now and click on VNAV. That seems really soon to be going down. Let me see here. All right, well, let me put in our approach. Maybe that'll fix that. All right, ILS 35. We are gonna do spoon, and let's just say 100. Let's just say 200 feet for now. We can always change that later. Oh, it still is. Huh. That doesn't seem right to me. Let me look at our flight plan. It could be because of the, oh, this is it right here, I bet you. God damn this thing. Remove waypoint. Nope, that didn't change it. That little manual SQ thing, whatever that thing is, I've seen that so many times lately in flight plans. It is crazy. And anytime that's in there, it messes up the flight plan. Oh, maybe this is a quicker trip than I thought. I thought it was like a 2-hour flight. Well, whatever. Let me pull up that chart for our landing tonight. Oh, son of a bitch. I always forget to switch this over. Alright, home, charts. Alright, approach. ARN. Oh. Alright, what is our... Oh, that was way off. 652 is our decision height. Is that right? Oh yeah, I forgot. I think we can zoom in on certain parts of this. Yeah, chart options. Profile minimums. I think that's so dope that you can actually like zoom in. Yeah, it is 652. Okay. All right, let's do that. Go back to here. Let's click on procedure. Put in 652. All right, back. Go to our arrival, and we are doing. What the hell's our arrival again? Keynote. No, carve something. What is it? Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. Here. There we, okay, that makes more sense to me now. 42 minutes, okay. That makes some more sense to me now. Yeah, I think I have a key binding for heading hold. Oh. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You know what? I don't know. I do have a, I think I do. Let me see. I have a little sticky pad on my desktop here. I know, I select the heading bug. No, I haven't done that yet. You know, that's actually worth a try. You know what, I'll do that. I'll have a little bit of time tomorrow to give that a try. That'll be interesting to see if that actually works. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, let's try to increase our speed a little bit and see what happens. Let's see if we're gonna bounce around a lot. Oh yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah, if that fixes the problem, hell yeah, I'll do a DC3. I'm very close to doing it now. I just, I don't think I would do it with live weather on. Like I said, I think, you know, most of these planes, you know, if there's no wind, once you get the trim set, I mean, you can really kind of, you know, just kind of fly hands-free for the most part. You know, for the most part. But, yeah, that'd be interesting. Should try that. I'll try that. I will. Yeah, I'll try that. Well, shit, I can even just bind it to the joystick upstairs when I can. Maybe later tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow. But yeah, that's interesting. I'll have to give that a try. That's a good idea. I haven't even thought about that. You're so smart, Grease. Yeah, this does look very much like the Middle East out here. It's like this from here to California. A good chunk of California looks like this too. Yeah, we are high. Wonder what it looks like at nighttime here, if anything shows up. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is dark, my friends. Wow, it's so dark I got a flashlight. Where's the cabin lights? Yeah. Yes, there is. I've flown to that airport before a couple of times, man. It's a pretty cool little airport. Why? What you thinking? What you thinking, home? Oh yeah, it's a good idea. Let me see what the cabin looks like. That's pretty cool. Got that bitch Mega Karen sitting up front there. She's such a cunt. I hate her. Little know-it-all little princess. Yeah, it's a good idea, you know, and I can just fly it around for a while and just land back at that airport again. Like, I don't have to, you know, I don't have to go to any airport in particular. I can just take off from there, fly it around for half an hour, 45 minutes, and then, you know, land it, crash it, flip it over. Let's see what 2x does. That might be a little much. It got a little shimmy to his back end right now. It's shimmying. Got a little wiggle to it. You see that thing wiggling? So that must be jelly, because jam don't shake like that. Alright, yeah, let me put it back to 1x. We were getting ready to get out of autopilot. So that must be jam, because... Or that must be jelly, because jam don't shake like that. Oh, what? Tonight? Shit. That's no problem. I'll do that in Africa with the DC-3. I don't want to fly the DC-3 retrofitted. I want to fly that thing old and dirty. Old and dirty. Yeah, we're gonna fly that plane old and dirty. Wonder how many bodies are buried out here. What you think, Frank? How many bodies you think are buried out here? How many people did the mob bury out here? This might be a little far, but I can tell you the Series X. Yeah. The Series X, the contrail, like the contrail looks so much better. Well, I guess I'll just be a beta tonight. Finding the airport's not that big of a deal, right? It's just it's straight from where we're going. We should have done that challenge like before I took off. Now it's just a straight shot. I keep on going this direction, I'll hit the airport. Hey, right here. What airport is that? That's not a... No, I didn't realize I was right next to Lake Tahoe. Yeah, we got one here. My original flight plan was coming up here and catching another highway, but they changed runways for landing right before I took off. Right before I went live tonight, they switched runways for landing, and now it's 35 left instead of like 18 right. Next flight I can do all VORs. That'd be fine. I've done plenty of flights like that, man. That's fun. What'd you find? The Hobbit house? The house where all the hobbits are? What'd you find, Frank? There is a Hobbit house in that game. Oh yeah. There's another house. I don't know what parts of the map you've been to. I don't know what areas you've been to in that map, but there's another house that's got like all kinds of like how can I put it without ruining the game? It's like all kinds of like doctors trying out things on people and animals. Yeah, those are Grease's footprints from walking away. Hate to break it to you, buddy. Those are his footprints from when he was walking away after he capped you. Cap. We got about 20 minutes left. No, there was no UFO at that house I'm talking about. The house I'm talking about, you'll come across it very late in the game, unless you explore the northeast part of the map. But like you'll come across it towards the very end of the game, when you're in that northeast part more often. It's a wild house, man. It's like some evil doctor shit went down in that house. All kinds of experiments and shit. I know there's a UFO. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a house with a UFO. But yeah, if you go to the church at 3 in the morning and look up, you'll see the UFO. I know, man. I know. You're right. You got it at 3 in the morning. Be there at 3 in the morning. It's in between Valentine and whatever the next town you go to. I forget the town after Valentine, but that town where you cap all the sheriff. I'd have to download the game. Dude, there's so many videos on YouTube. You could probably find it in like 2 minutes. There's probably a dozen videos on YouTube that show where that church is. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the other town. It's been so long since I played that game. I really don't. There's a map you can download, you know, like from the App Store, or you can also go on the computer. There's like an interactive map. But yeah, there's an interactive map you can get on the web or on your phone, and that church is on that interactive map. Just type in UFO. Let's type in Red Dead 2 or UFO. Oh hey man, welcome back. I see. We're talking about the church in Red Dead 2 that's got the UFO. I forget the town after Valentine, but it's one of your side missions takes you to that church. I remember, because you have to go in there and like look for something. Like the one of the missions will take you into that church. I just forget if it's a side mission or a real mission, but one of those missions will take you into that church. As long as you're there at 3 in the morning and you look up, you'll see that UFO. Remove the displays? Oh, you mean like the HUD and all that? Yeah, that's under like general options or assistance, I think. That's I think it's under. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were asking me like you didn't know how to do it. Yeah. I didn't say the main menu. I know. I said either general or assistance. But you seem to already know where it's at. Yeah. I keep this on because when I go into drone mode, I like to kind of know where I'm at. I got you. I kind of figured that out when you were trying to tell me where to go. I know it does, but when I go into drone mode, I like knowing what's going on. Like when I'm in like this mode here, I like being able to see kind of what's going on. So that's kind of why I leave it up. But yeah, I agree with you. It does look more realistic, that's for sure. See, there's somebody that watches the stream a lot that likes this camera view, so, you know, now if he wasn't on this, you know, if he never started watching my channel, I probably would never be in a position like this in the back. And then I actually never really used this this HUD system until I started doing these kind of camera angles. My camera? Like my yeah, I just I bought a Nexigo. Here, I'll just type in the name of it. It's yeah, you're one to talk, Frank. I bought, come on, fingers. I bought a, so I bought a Nexigo off of Amazon for like 25 bucks. And it's got a little like kind of like bracket, and it just kind of, I just put it right on top of my laptop, and it's got a USB cable that goes right to the computer, and so I just have it sitting right on top of my laptop. And then there's settings that it comes, you know, when you download the driver for it, you can adjust, you know, the zoom, the, you know, the pan, side to side, the brightness, the contrast. You can set all that up. Emerald Ranch, that's it. Yep, it's between, you go on some sort of mission, I think, where you're chasing a guy. Like, I think you go on one of Hans's missions to collect debt, I think. And you start chasing this guy, and right where you catch him, there's a treasure there by the tree after you catch him. And then that church is like right around there too, I think. But yeah, no, the camera I just have right on top of my laptop. And I just played with the settings a little bit just to kind of get it, you know, somewhat centered and bright and all that. But yeah, it's just... Well, look, man, if you don't want shit spoiled, don't ask. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't want the answer, don't ask, man. The microphone took me way longer to set up. That I played in OBS for almost an hour and a half getting the settings for the microphone. But the cam, though, that was pretty simple. That's just, I plugged it right into the USB port, put it on top of my laptop, and that was it. I wasn't really expecting much from the camera, being that it was so cheap, but it got a lot of really good reviews. And I figured for $20-some it was kind of worth it. All right, I can take myself out of sped up mode now, I think. Oh yeah, let's slow down. Let's slow down to regular speed. There we go. What else do you want to know about the game, Frank? What else do you want me to spoil for you? What else can I tell you about the game? Game's only been out for 6 years. But you know, whatever you'd like to know. You know what? Actually, what is our course for our landing tonight? Charts. Roswell, what the fuck? Uh, 347. All right, 347. All right, it's got the right frequency already programmed in, 109.9. So let's actually go into heading mode and program our course real quick. So let's go to heading mode. Let's change our nav source. Change our course to 347. All right, now let's go back into FMS and click nav. And let's come down here to bearing 1 and plug in nav 1. Landing. Let's put all them on. You know what, though? Arthur only dies if you get that far in the game. If you never get that far, he's still living. I don't want to ruin that part for you. I'm not going to tell you if he dies or not. That part of the game, though, is really good, by the way. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else about it. But that part of the game, if he, in fact, does die, that part of the game is really good. Oh, I hear engines decreasing. Must be going down time. Wow, it got quiet. It's so good for ASMR right now. Where's the money, Dutch? We need to go to Blackwater, Dutch, and get the money. All right, let's what are we going down to tonight? Oh yeah, let me change our landing actually. I got I was setting up for an RNAV landing, but I think we'll do a ILS instead. ILS. And we're doing spoon. Spoon transition. Come on, man. Don't you want to know more about the game? How about we just tell you everything so you don't have to play it anymore? That'll be fun. Alright, we're going down to a total of 8,200 tonight. Which we can plug in because we got VNAV in this airplane. That thing will just put us at the right altitudes automatically. For the most part. Let's plug in 8,200. Don't you want to know about the part where they go to Los Santos and they hang out with Mike? Good luck. Why are we so slow? Let me look at the VNAV profile. I don't like that. Procedures. No, flight plan. VNAV and descent. Yeah, we should be at 200 knots right now. All right, we're still in automatic and we're still in FMS mode. Wonder why we're going so slow. Let me take us out of FMS mode and put us in manual mode. Actually, let's turn off the auto throttle. That's crazy that we're going so slow. Oh, that's why it has mock. Oh, I get it. All right, now let's do this again. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, man. Good old Bigfoot. There we go. Mach 0.5. That'll put us back up to 200. Yep, good old Bigfoot. That's actually one of the trophies in the game. You got to find the same Bigfoot that's in GTA 5. Got to go right back to Trevor's trailer. You got to find that trailer in GTA 5, and Bigfoot trophies right there. True story. You also get the oh, in X-Plane, it's real boring. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I liked it at first, like the first couple of times I used it in X-Plane, but yeah, this plane is real boring in X-Plane. Yep. It's a little more fun in this game, just because there's like more stuff to push. I don't think there's actual landing data to set up. Let me see here. Not there. Oh, actually, it would be in weights and balances. Let me see here. Nope, just take off. My ass hurts so bad from sitting down so much, man. Ugh. Oh, Sweetwater, USMC. I had no idea. I had no idea there was a Marine base over here. Alright, what is our meter? Sorry, I'm not real talkative tonight. Usually I'm much more talkative, but I'm a little tired and I'm very low on one of my medicines. I go to my doctor appointment to get my refill tomorrow, but when I run low on this particular medicine, like, it just kind of makes me like almost zombie-ish in a way. Weird. Very strange. It's like the opposite of how I normally am. I came very close to like not streaming tonight, but like I already told you guys I was going to, so I didn't want to not show up to the party, you know what I mean? So our METAR is 30.01. We can actually change that now, so when we flip over. Oh, you know, I just noticed I have on those assist things. I had them on from earlier today when I was playing with the DC-3. I forgot to turn them off. I just noticed that they were on. You know what? I saw it the whole time tonight, but it just didn't register. Like I was thinking, like, man, why are those words showing up? It just hit me. I was like, oh my god, that feature's still on. All right, even though we're still in standard barometric pressure, we can still adjust the number here. So when we flip over to standard, the regular pressure, it'll be correct. That sucks, man. You have to Uber Eats, I guess. Why don't you go out for a drive like you did again the other night? Maybe you'll run into the same police. Like, didn't we just get you the other day? Hey, I like that. Right on the side of the plane here. It's got max cruise, 311 knots indicated airspeed, and max altitude, 31,000 feet. Hey, look, I'm a black dude. That's awesome. I always wanted to be black. Hot dog time, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, I always wanted to be a black dude. That's awesome. Hey man, if I hit the Mega Millions tonight, I'm gonna break both of y'all off a little bit of change. If I hit that $1.13 billion tonight, y'all gonna have some extra commas and zeros in your bank account. I hear you. Oh, you're lucky you can get hot dogs. If you lived in America, you could go to Wawa, 7-Eleven, Royal Farms, get yourself a big old greasy fat American sandwich. I like hot dogs, man. You should always keep some cereal in the house, man. Just like a box of cereal that you can eat dry. Yeah, I could definitely tell you single and no kids. Because when you got kids, or when you got a partner, the fridge ain't never empty. Not unless you flat broke, but Where's the bunny ranch? Isn't that around here somewhere? Where's that bunny ranch at? Yeah, man, y'all like my LEDs up in the cup holder? I like that. Check out my LEDs, man. Y'all wish you had cup holders like me. I got the flyest cup holders this side of Mississippi. All right, there's our plane. All right, it's -10. We should probably put some icing equipments on. And let's switch over to the normal barometric pressure. It's still 30.01 according to Navigraph. Yeah, man, you must be a monster if you emptying out your fridge like that, man. You probably got some good ass food over there in Greece, though. I love me some Greek food, man. Mm. Oh, look at those circles. Look at them things, man. They got like perfect lines in them things. Look at that thing. That's some alien ships landing there, man. Look at that. 3 perfect circles for alien ships. Oh, you know what I'm going to see tomorrow night? I might not be streaming tomorrow night. Actually, I might not. Yeah, that's Mount Everest, Frank. You're very close, dude. You know what? I might not be streaming tomorrow night. I might be taking my kids to go see the new Ghostbusters movie, actually. I might be. Unless I do it this weekend. But I might be going tomorrow night. See. Oh, look, there's Ferris wheel. That's cool, man. Ferris wheel, Nevada. Got one green light on that whole highway. No, it's not Mount Everest, man. No. It's on the other side of the world, dude. It's between India and China. Yeah. No thanks. I told you if the crash mechanics were better in this game, like if it actually showed a fiery plane and like shit blowing apart, that would be fun. But when the screen goes like straight black, yeah, it's not very much fun at that point. Actually, we don't really need, actually, I kind of do like having that up. I was going to put the chart back on, but I kind of like this display here. Density, altitude, and the height and all that. I kind of like that. You know, our distance over the ground. We're getting ready to make a turn towards the runway anyway, so we're going to have to flip over our modes here pretty soon. Actually, yeah, let's put our charts on, actually. Let's go charts. And let's put our approach on. There we go. Now, with this update that we now have, I don't know if this plane will flip automatically from this mode to like localizer mode. I read in the update that they are getting rid of that feature to where the navigation system will flip automatically. So we'll see. Nope. Let me turn that off again. Put that at 200 knots. Wait for the localizer to show up, and then we gonna grab that thing and beat the shit out of it. I can see the airport, I think. I think it's right, like right there above our airplane. Alright, let's go into heading mode. Let's flip our nav source. Let's click on approach. Slow down. Alright, localizer's captured. Now we just need to worry about speed. What are we, about 20 miles out, so yeah, we're okay right now. Put our landing lights on. We can turn the... Oh, we're still -6 outside. Yeah, we need to... Alright, what's our flap speed again? Alright, let's level off here. Man, we are really bouncing around. Jesus. Get this thing down to 110. That's about as fast as we can go over. Let's hang on for the ride. Put some flaps down. Trying to find a good camera angle here. Guess this could be okay. Well, I mean, we got it. We got all the icing equipment on, buddy. We might actually crash tonight. You might get your wish, Frank. I don't know how these pilots land this plane in real life, man. With it this windy, you gotta be a killer pilot to land this thing, man. Especially with that left-handed joystick, man. Shit. I like the reflection of the screens on the windshield. That's a pretty cool effect. Boy, thank God for autopilot. Am I right? High five for autopilot. And auto throttle. What is this egg on wings? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You talking about that little thing under the wings? Oh boy. Well, the autopilot did not do a very good job landing the plane. I think we have a broken axle in the front. Yeah, we got some broken shit, that's for sure. Wow. Great job, autopilot. At least the screen stayed on all the way. Yeah, we'll park here. We'll use this jetway. We're gonna make our own parking spot. Yeah, that autopilot did not do a very good job, man. That thing just threw us down on the ground. All right, we made it. Let's open the doors up. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I need to leave. I gotta go. I gotta go throw up. Oh, I feel much better now. Great job, guys. Yay, autopilot. Well, that wasn't a very exciting flight, I guess. But now we can say we've done it again. Maybe the next flight will be more exciting. Maybe we will do the DC-3 next. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I might do another 320. I really liked flying that Neo the other night. I might do a 320 or the Dreamliner. Or the Piper Meridian. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off here. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and y'all gonna do what you're gonna do, and I will see y'all on the next episode of the Airplane Show. Probably tomorrow night. I doubt we'll go to the movies. Maybe we'll go. Maybe I'll take them on Saturday. I don't know. I really want to see that new Ghostbusters movie. That thing looks pretty dope, and I'm a big Ghostbusters fan. I didn't like the one with the women's, and I didn't like the last one, but this one's got Paul Rudd in it, and I like Paul Rudd, and he doesn't usually make bad movies, so I'm gonna give it a try. And that's about it, I guess. I will see y'all next time around on the Airplane Show, my friends. Please like, please subscribe. The more subscribers and the more likes I get, the better the landings will be. I've been telling you this for a while now. The more subscribers equals the more better landings. The more softer, the more buttery landings. Yeah, that is how you don't land a plane. That is correct. But I will see y'all on the next episode. It'll probably be tomorrow night. But if for some reason it won't be tomorrow night, I will let y'all know on the channel at some point tomorrow afternoon. And that's it, my friends. I will see y'all next time around. Be good to yourself. Be good to me. See you over the beautiful skies of Mother Earth.